everybody, and welcome back to another Roblox video. So today, I'm reviewing your fan games. It makes this sound. Oh gosh, that's terrible. So this first one is by Yeet Swordmaster. It's called Old Roblox, and it's just apparently a recreation of what old Roblox was. And I'm in first person because the game doesn't let you have like shirts and pants. But, you know, my avatar has shirts and pants, so it looks really, like, wrong without them. I don't know, it's just not worthy to show. I'd say this game does a pretty decent job. None of the buttons actually work, and it makes a terrible sound every time you jump. And you also didn't give the time period you're trying to simulate, and then these studs are incorrect. I know that's a lot to nitpick, but overall, this does a decent job. These trees are stupid. No offense. Like, this is not how old Roblox used to look. You didn't have this on every part. And also, these trees are just insane. Like, what is this, man? Overall, I'd give this game a 5 out of 10. It's not the most accurate thing. It does give a decent idea, though, of what old Roblox used to be like. Moving on, because there's not really much here. So this game is called Cactus Gang Hangout. It's by Kwai, and it's walk this way. Oh! What? How do I... Oh. Well, you did a hinge, but... I mean, you could just walk through this. It's a lot of cactuses, alright. There's not much here. There's nothing much here. Definitely getting an F3X vibe from the buildings. I guess you have this little stage thing you can actually sit on. R6 restriction, not exactly the greatest thing. Stop, and then there's whatever on earth this is. I guess as a hangout this is fine, but there's not even much to do, because even hangout games, like I'll use one of my hangout games as an example. I'll use Paper's Hub as an example. What are those? I at least have some stuff to do. You have sword fights, you have some obbies and stuff. You actually have things to do. Even if it is just a hangout, hangout games do need something in them. I'm gonna honestly have to give this game only a 4 out of 10. If you could just add some stuff to do and maybe make some less restrictions with your avatars, that would make the game a lot more enjoyable, you know? Okay, so this game is called Abandoned Tribes, and it's thumbnail quality, which is this is the only game I'm going to go into thumbnails for. It's actually really good. It looks nice. It looks a little bit too Roblox packagey, but it's nice. Straight off the bat, this menu is bugged. I don't think I'm supposed to be looking at a base plate. So, immediately, I'm on a base plate. Hello? So the developer just, like, sent me a message and said, oh, yeah, I fixed that. Just, like, refresh. Hey, look, Snub. My guy! Okay, yet again, I shot the developer a message, and he shot me a message back saying he fixed it, so, like, we'll see how this goes. Hey, there we go. What am I supposed to be doing? Is there something to, like... What is that? It's like a volcano. These tools are very high quality. I feel free model-ish because of the way my hands are moving. I don't know, like, it doesn't feel like the animation is correct. Especially considering this is a rock, I don't think I'd be doing twirls. And then again, that only one of the weapons sheaths, and they have, like, different, and the weapons function extremely differently. It definitely feels like you took some free models. Not sure if that's the case. This map feels very randomly blindfolded generation. This GUI is lovely. It looks nice. Gold doesn't make a whole lot of sense in a survival game. At least in my not so humble opinion. That's kind of a joke. And there really isn't much around. There's whatever that is. I'll reset to see if you have more spawn locations, but right now the game is just feeling like a little bit of, yeah, there's only one spawn location. And the tools feel very free model-ish. Forgive me if I'm wrong. This game, and the map feels very spammy, like, This should be a snow area. You should have fade-ins. I'm not the best map designer, but I do work with Dart, who is literally the best map designer I know, and in fact the best map designer that I can name. I would have trouble actually searching the Roblox platform for a better map designer than Dart. He's that good. There isn't really much here. There's like that weird thing off in the distance. This inventory GUI is very nice. You can actually click the things though, even though it does give you a little hover over and stuff icon, and it changes when you click. Overall, this game is a little bit confusing, not gonna lie. It feels like you're taking the game really, really slow and putting all your time into polishing what you have, which is great. I think a lot more game devs should do that. But the issue is you sent this game to me without any content and with major issues. I'm not gonna rate this game because I personally don't think that this game is enough of a game yet to deserve a rating. But I think my words do a plenty fine job of rating this game. Okay, last game of the video, Pine Mountain Hut by Faneth David. This man's standards, he plays all of my games. His standards, get a 1 to 10 scale, and then remove 3, and that's this guy's opinion. Like, if your opinion on a game is a 6 out of 10, pretty decent, he's like, ah, terrible, bad. He just has an obscenely high standard. So, I don't know what to expect from this. It's a showcase game, so it's just designed to look pretty, and so far it does look pretty. That sounded wrong. Why can't I climb this? Hello? Why is this hitbox on this ginormous? I'd say the skybox, you chose the best skybox for this situation. This looks really nice, although I do think that you should use actual, like, Roblox water for this water, and that you should also have some white fog in the game to go with your skybox, or change your skybox. The use of the Roblox decoration grass is very good. These fences are very nice. I feel like they should be a little bit less symmetrical to look a little bit more realistic. This bridge, I love this bridge. Can I just... Yeah, this water definitely needs to be replaced with default Roblox water. This just does not look right, man. This game is very, very pretty. As far as decal leaves go, I don't think that that looks the greatest. Maybe... use some kind of mesh leaves or something, because decal leaves don't look the greatest when you compare them with these palm trees that have really good use of, not even decals. I don't know what that is. I think that's a mesh or something, or a model of some kind. I'm pretty sure it's a mesh, though. That looks really fantastic. But then just these trees with decal leaves aren't the greatest. This game does look really pretty. I like how this is like wood planks, but then it feels weird because it feels like somebody overlaid wood planks onto their already existing house. This glass is not near visible enough. You can barely tell it's glass. You can only tell it's glass because the skybox goes red. Wait. Never mind, that's just it's just turning purple. Alright, sure. I guess this game is a day-night cycle. That's pretty. In here... no collision door. You could use a hinge. It's not very difficult to make a hinge door. This attic is okay. There's nothing really up here. I'd recommend like a sleeping bag. This shelf looks pretty good, giving me For the Facility vibes. Again, R6 locking slightly annoys me. Just allow me to use my rigs, dude. Not my rigs, but allow me to use whatever rigs I want. These windows are highly detailed. This is nice. I feel like these little wooden boards on the windows are a little bit too thick, though. This table's good. Again, feels like somebody overlaid wooden boards onto a table. This TV is fantastic. This looks great. These light switches probably wouldn't be hard to make scripting to make them actually work, but they do look pretty good. I don't know how I like them on, like, this old log cabin looking thing, though. This bench is decent. Should actually add seats to it, though, so you could sit in it. I'm being, like, really brutal with this, but I'll get to the good stuff in a minute. This little houseplant is nice, although I feel like the blocky style doesn't fit in with all the other trees that you have in this game. And then there's the ceiling fan. Nothing wrong with the ceiling fan. It's a good ceiling fan. So, that was a lot of negative, but that was really... that wasn't really, like, bad. It was just me you know, it's me reviewing. Overall, this game is super pretty. Like, you did a fantastic job making this look pretty, especially considering this is the man's first showcase. And then also, the building is just high quality. These trees, although despite I don't like them having inconsistent leaves, they do look quite good. You definitely did a good job of making them not feel like you just copy-pasted the same tree over and over, which is a serious problem with a ton of games, and Dart's like one of the only people I know that doesn't do it. But again, Dart is kind of a legend of building, so I would expect him to have that level of detail. Overall, this game is just obscenely pretty. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. It does the job. It just could use a few improvements. This is a very nice hill, by the way. Yeah, it does its job, but it just has a few issues that I said earlier. So that's going to do it for this video. If you all enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.